Ephraimite in that. So I'm this. And the Judah say, oh, so I'm this. And then they look at each other. Oh, wait, we on the same thing here? You feel me? That's exactly what it is. Any more on that?
Yes, sir.
Can I read on?
And they shall be one in thine hand.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 20. And the sticks wherein thou ridest shall be in thy hand before their eyes.
Just saying you're going to show the people. This is what we do with that 12 tribe chart. We show the people. We don't just hide it and have it and just, oh, we know we Israel. No. We show the people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, so they can see that it's like some kind of amazing, concept that's never been, they've never even thought of it. A black man has never in his life ever thought that a Issacharite is his brother. You know what I'm saying? Issacharite, they come from the same bloodline, come from the same family. You understand? It's just it's a foregone conclusion. You might think that, every now and then, depending on where you're from, you might think of Ephraimite, you know what I'm saying? Like Puerto Rican, because they always had a reputation for being like, tight with Judah like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You might think that, but I mean, you look at that 12 tribe chart, Asher, you know what I'm saying? You got brothers from Brazil and damn Panama. You feel me? And you tell a Judite woman, a sister that, yo, these are your people. You know what I mean? It's unheard of. You know what I mean? But this scripture is telling you that that's exactly what it said when it said, when they ask, what is the meaning of this? Even back then, and they knew what tribe they was from. They knew it. But to see them together was like, huh? Because it had been so long. You understand? It was like, what is this? I don't understand this at all. Right? You gotta understand that history, and that deals a lot with, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that happen when we read the New Testament. Because remember, while nine and a half tribes, while most of the tribes had gone, you know what I'm saying, during the I believe the Babylonian captivity, have fled to the Americas, there were still remnants of them. You know what I'm saying? There were still remnants. So it wasn't like they were completely gone. It's just the large majority of them were gone. You understand? So you got to keep that in mind. But that's it on that, right?
Yes, sir.
Most High in Christ. So again, this is the scripture breakdown class. Okay, if anybody has any questions of any kind, feel free to go ahead and ask those questions in the comments. If you were online, Cabal, you monitoring the online? For what? Word. Okay. So no sweat. I gotta see because I don't have a. I don't know if I got another copy of that. So let me see. Just hold on. Bear with me for just 1 second. Now, so you know what a paper is in the back, right? You want blank paper? Yeah, like blank paper with line. No. You can leave it back there. I'm just gonna get it out. So when you go in. Count. Go on. Please don't let them listen.
Yes, sir.
No sweat. No sweat. Yeah. You can, yeah, you can. You don't gotta sit there. You can just kind of just step up and monitor it. If you could, Bob shot. It's not too much. Just every now and then, just take a look at it, see if anything popped up. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. That's totally fine. He won't need all that. John. Yeah, if you got to take a seat, that's well.
Like, sir. Kadam, Officer Kadam has a question, sir.
Sure.
Yes, Salaki Ottawa, if I could get a general breakdown of Matthew chapter 5, 33, verse 33 through 36, Father Kashah.
Come on, let's read it. What's going on, Kudum Shalom? How about you, man? I hope you got that email I sent you, bro. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 33. Okay, let me actually
33 through 30.
Yeah. Let me get there with you.
Okay.
Matthew chapter 5. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 33. Again, ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths. Verse 44, verse 34. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is the Most High's throne. Verse 35. Nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Verse 36. Neither shalt thou swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black.
Yeah, Most High in Christ. Somebody break that down. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 33 through 36.
Okay, count, Salaki, if I could, sir. In verse 33, when it says, thou shalt not forswear thyself, I'm guessing that's saying you cannot make promises or swear onto this, because the only kind of swear, well, you can't even swear onto the Most High, like, I swear to God, like, that kind of thing. So
that's you on it. You certainly on it. That's the gist of it. But bring it home, like, I think we read this in the Sabbath service recently. Yeah, please.
It's saying, like, if you make a promise to the Lord, you have to keep that promise. You can't forswear, or you can't say, "Nah, I ain't gonna do it."
Right.
If you make a promise to the Lord and the Lord keeps his end of the bargain, which he always does,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You better keep your end of the bargain.
Isn't that common now?
Yeah.
How many brothers now say, "Yo, that's on everything, on God, on this, on my mama, on." You swear on something. You make what you might say is an oath. You saying, you know what I'm saying, you're by your word, like this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do this on my mama, this is gonna happen, right? So on and so forth. Then you end up not doing it and you forget what you said. And you just treat it like you don't matter at all. You understand? There was a time when you couldn't do that. We read it in the Sabbath service. If you wanted to make an oath, you had to do what? You had to go to the priest. You had to go to the priest and you had to let them know, like, yo, I'm gonna take the oath of Nazareth, or I'm gonna make an oath to the Lord to feed this many people. I'm gonna make an oath to the Lord to have this many sheep and do this and that. You know what I'm saying? And the priest would hear it out and they say, all right, cool, no sweat. Or they would be like, nah, we ain't gonna have you doing that. You know what I mean? But there also was rules where if you didn't go to the priest and you just, you know what I mean? You just talking out loud. Somebody here, you got to be held to that. There was a time when you was held to those things, those oaths. But what it's saying is what? Read on. Read 34. Well, read the end of 33.
Come on. Book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 33. Thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oath.
Right. Whatever you said you was going to do. Go ahead.
Come, verse 34. But I say unto you, swear not at all.
Who's talking here, first and foremost?
Christ, sir.
This is Christ talking. Right? Now, whenever we hear Christ say, you've heard it said of old time, thou shalt not do something. Is Christ changing the law? Is Christ saying it's okay to do the thing that he just quoted? No. What is Christ doing as per usual?
He's clarifying.
He's clarifying, and more importantly, he's upping the ante. He's taking it a little step further. He's trying to get you to understand something. So the water for that, Giannis, I would say clarifying. Whenever Christ is talking like this, what he's trying to get you to do is understand where the mistake begins. You feel me? Like when he said, don't commit adultery. If you you heard it said before not to commit adultery, but I tell you, if you look upon a woman to lust after her, you committed adultery in your mind. You understand? Can you literally commit adultery in your mind? No, because adultery is an act. It's something that you actually do. You understand? But what he's trying to get you to understand is to stop that from happening, where does it start? In here. So while you all through Moses' law was just like, well, you that's where you get, well, the law says I can't sleep with my brother's wife, right? It don't say I can't go get a glass of wine with her. It don't say that.
Right.
It don't say that I can't, she was we just went to go get some drinks. I happened to see her and go get some drinks. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I knew that nigga was at work. You know what I mean? But she figured, she invited me over. Yeah, we text sometimes. Right. It's not a sin to text Maya Shar. It's not a sin to text somebody. That's my friend. Right. You understand? And what would end up happening? You're going to end up doing that you shouldn't have been doing. Or you're going to end up getting your head blown off. Probably both in the process. But it's not going to end well.
Right.
But Christ came to teach you what? He came to teach us not the letter of the law is, well, it's not a sin. The spirit of the law is what?
Like you said, don't
even think of her like that. Don't even look up. Yes, of course your brother's, wife is a beautiful sister. Sisters are beautiful.
That's right.
Am I telling you something you don't know?
Right.
Like, that's just what it is. But to lust after her is a different thing. And once you do that, if you lust after her up here, you'll lust after her in real life. That's how it starts. So the same thing is happening here, Quidam. He's saying that, you understand, thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths, right? That was the letter of the law. If you swear, if you make an oath, now you're bound to it. You're bound. Christ is actually trying to help you by making it much more difficult. By saying, don't even get there. Don't swear by anything. Don't swear. That's why we don't do that in here. That's why we're taught not to do that. Don't walk around saying that's on the Most High. And darn sure don't say, oh, that's on the Lord's name. That's Exodus chapter 20 and verse 7. That's taking the Lord's name in vain. This is a precept for that too. That's why you won't ever, never in here see a shirt that says the Most High's name on it.
Right.
On a effing t-shirt. For what? The Lord's name is a serious business.
That's right.
We call the Lord's name when we do what? When we have to pray. We call the Lord's name when, when we ask him for things. We call the Lord's name when we're, making a what?
Oh, it's like it's a blessing.
Blessing each other. When I'm talking about my brother and asking the Most High to look, favorably upon my brother, that's serious business. Yeah. We use the Lord's name to what? To teach our people. But just slap his name on a shirt, just there,
Right.
on your socks, a decal on your car. That's taking the Lord's name in vain, man.
Right.
What are you doing it for? What's the purpose? You understand? So read verse 34.
Come on, book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 34. But I say unto you,
Uh-huh.
swear not at all.
Christ said, I'm telling you this. Don't swear at all. Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Don't just say stuff.
Right.
Don't just swear you'll do this and swear on this and take an oath. Don't do that.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come on. Neither by heaven,
Don't swear, oh, that's on Shemayim. Go ahead.
or it's like it, for it is God's throne.
He's giving you examples of things don't swear on. Go ahead.
Come on, verse 35. Nor by the earth.
Nor by the earth. Go ahead.
Come on, for it is his footstool.
Right. Go ahead.
Neither by
Don't
Jerusalem.
swear by Jerusalem. And again, just like black people, when a black person says, I swear on something, they try to do what? They try to swear on something that you know means something to them.
Come on.
That's all you. I heard brothers say, brothers will have a daughter. They'll be like, that's on my daughter's life. That's on my mom. That's on my, you know what I mean? That's on my, you ever hear this one? That's on my dead grandma. Oh, his brother, he ain't lying.
Right.
Nigga lying like I don't know what. You don't know what his relationship was like with his dead grandma.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I saw my, you know what I mean?
Come on.
And Christ is, he's listing things that would be important to an Israelite. To an Israelite, the heavens is important. To an Israelite, the earth is important. To an Israelite, Jerusalem is important. Go ahead, read on.
Come on. For it is the city of the great king.
Right. It's the Jerusalem means something to Israel. Go ahead.
Verse 36. Neither shalt thou swear by thy head.
I swear. Well, isn't that in that old one of them old stories? Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. That's like a swear. Like, oh man, that's all, not by this on my hair. Man, if I'm lying, man, I hope I just lose all my hair. Let my hair fall out. Let God strike me. You understand? Don't even swear on your head. Go ahead.
Because thou canst not make one hair white or black.
What is Christ telling you right here? The
Slack.
whole thing. Go ahead.
Oh, slack it, sir, that you don't even have power over that.
Right. You swear on stuff you don't even have power over. You can't. You swear on this. You don't control that. You don't control any of it. So how are you going to swear on it? Read on. Now, that's the end of verse 36. Now, Kodum, now we're going to jump to verse 37. That should clarify a little bit more. Go ahead.
Verse 37. But let your communication be.
Oh, this is bedrock. Beautiful. One of my favorite scriptures. UPK, man. 1 West.
That's right.
Let your communication be what?
Yea, yea.
Uh-huh.
Nay, nay.
Right. Let your communication be what?
Yea.
Yes or no. Did you get it done? No. La. Did you text that girl? Con. Let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. Go ahead.
For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil.
Right. You don't got to worry about swearing on this. That's when you start lying. Right? Were you over that girl house? I swear on that. Yo, nah. No.
Right.
Because really the answer in that situation is yes. You don't want to say, because that's why it says, for whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. Because you don't want to just say the truth, which is yes. You don't want to just say no. When you get asked if you completed that damn order that you got 2 months ago, and you get asked, did you complete the order? See, Salaki, so what happened was, you weren't gonna believe this. So I was gonna do it, but then you got excuses. Yay, yay, nay, nay. That's it. Yes or no. You understand? That's your communication. So you don't gotta swear on this and any of those things. You know what I mean? So I hope that answers your question, brother. If not, no sweat. We can get Cap to clarify further if you know what I'm saying, if you're not too sure. Anything else over there, Maya Shaw, when you get a chance? Count, Most High in Christ.
Slack it, sir.
Please.
I don't have a question, just really a comment, or if you've seen this in the news, about it was this oppressor, a young girl who got assaulted in at school by a so-called trans woman or trans girl.
Right.
It happened, I think, in Texas, but yeah, the thing is, the school knew that the trans girl had formerly been charged with another assault and still let that kid be in the school. And then it happened again, and they're trying to keep it under wraps right now. So I don't know if you heard about that story or not.
I did not, but that is not shocking.
Yeah,
And that's perfect because that's what I want to talk about today. Ooh. So you telling me that there's a girl, it's a boy turned girl
Come on, sir.
in the school, trans girl,
Come on, sir.
and she has been. It's a lot. The trans girl has been in a situation previously where they assaulted a girl.
Fully convicted.
Fully convicted. Assault.
So it's not even a question.
And yet they let them back in the school. And it happened again.
And trying to sweep it under the rug.
Trying to sweep it under the rug. No sweat. That doesn't shock me. That's pretty wild. You know what I mean? But all of this stuff that's happening, I mean, y'all see speaking on that same topic, who's seen what they say now? Again, I'm not going to confirm it because I don't know if it's true, but the rumor's been floating around. So, you know, I think he might have denied it, but nonetheless, I saw the video. And y'all remember Eddie from Family Matters? Eddie from Family Matters. Remember Eddie? His real name is Darius, I think McCrary. Yeah. Well, there's rumors circulating that he is dating Sydney Starr, who is a trans woman. I remember, please, because I remember she was, you know, kind of getting well known.
She was the first woman that they put, first trans that they put on. I think it was the Sports Illustrated. It's not
This
her.
is like a little hood rat. No, I know I'm somewhat familiar with the Sports Illustrated thing, but Sydney Starr is not a sports. She there's no way she'd be. She's like a ratchet. Think of like if Cardi B was like a trans.
Okay.
Right. No, but it's like that. You
Okay.
feel me?
Most time.
She came out some years back, like years ago. I remember seeing her like people like him. I don't even know people talking about this person, right? You know, apparently she was like sleeping with like rappers and you know what I mean, and all kind of stuff. And yeah, so it was a big scandal, big thing with that. Sydney Starr.
Yeah, it's like the name. It's like if I may. I think she tried to extort the Magnolia dude. That so in New York, I really Magnolia guy. I forget his name.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know the song though.
Yeah, I do know the song.
Yeah, she tried to extort him, I think.
I think yeah, she was extorting a lot of cats, I think. But that's crazy. But you know what? But they saying that Eddie, I mean Darius McCrary and her are now an item. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Sydney Starr, trans actress. She was on Love and Hip Hop. That's what she ended up on. So I remember from before that, but she ended up on Love and Hip Hop. Anyway, the point I want to get to really, we talk about a lot of things. I saw another image of that, of Dwayne Wade's son. It don't get more sad than that.
Good night.
I mean, damn. The son is getting taller too. He's like he look like 6'1" or damn near already. Like, good night. I don't know if he is, but every time I see a little, he getting taller. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Oh. Oh no. That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, yeah. So, which brings me to my topic for now. I want to talk about masculinity. Please, you have something else?
Like it, sister up here, Princess Lawaya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like it. She says he denied it.
Yeah, he denied it, but I saw that damn video of them hugged up. He might, hey, look, they may not be dating, but I know it's in my phone. I saw a video of Darius doing some kind of video shoot, and he was real touchy-feely on that brother. So I ain't even trying to hear that. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe they're not dating. All right. But come on. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like the lack of masculinity that is being, you know what I'm saying, showed to black men is really crazy. It's outlandish, the attack on black masculinity. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. And let me tell you something else. Y'all seen the Dave Chappelle joint?
Okay.
Let me tell you something. While I can appreciate some of the real things that Dave Chappelle said, but you know what I'm gonna tell you? That nigga, he's too nice.
Right.
He's too nice. He honestly, he towing the line, like, you know what I mean? He ain't really saying the real at the end of the day. I'm not trying to come at him personally.
Right. Okay.
I'm simply saying he really is down with that. He says it over and over again. They just sensitive as all get out, so they don't like it. But in here, we don't support any of that.
Damn right.
We don't support it. We don't condone it. It's not okay. It's a goddamn abomination. You understand? Let's get Hit me. Give me the one. Male and female made even. Give me that one. What's that one? You can give me that one as well, but no, I want the one in Genesis. Male and female made even, or man and woman made even. But you can get that one, Yanazar, the one that you just said. You know what I'm saying? I think it says male and female.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 2. Male and female created he them.
We'll go to the one verse above it.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God.
Hold on 1 second, brother. With that, I pass the class over to priest and captain of 13,009 thought. Something new for you. Yanazar. Yes, sir. Let's get it. All right, let's go. Where we at?
So it's the book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm good. A lot of times before
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 1.
Somebody had a question on this? Tranny.
Like you.
Transsexual. Excuse me. What do they call it again? YouTube and Facebook. I know I had some questions last week. Cover from last week. Let's first get the one and if you don't mind, get the one in First Corinthians 15. But this is something I believe I got a question on. You could wait a minute, for like 10 minutes.
And then you know, me share. Start sharing. It's yours, right? 15 and start at maybe verse. Let me get with you. Let's see. I think this was Kowal who had asked the question. You know what I mean? Those of you on Facebook or what? On YouTube, if you have any questions, you know what I mean, type it in. Try and get as much in as possible tonight, right? 1 Corinthians 15. Yeah. 15 and hold on. You with me? Let's start maybe to the restaurant. Set up to the 8th. All right.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 38.
Uh-huh.
But the Most High giveth it a body as it hath pleased him,
Uh-huh.
and to every seed his own body.
What is that saying?
Right.
Come on.
The Most High has given everybody a way to continue life through a seed.
All right. Correct. Basically. That's it. Go on.
Okay. Verse 39. All flesh is not the same flesh.
All what?
All flesh is not the same flesh.
That's like what's the famous line? A heathen lover gives you. Come on.
We're all the same.
Give me. Come on. We all bleed red, right? We all bleed red, right? You know what I mean? So let's love our oppressor. We all bleed red. That's your winning line or play argument that we should, you know what I mean, love everybody, right? Read on.
Oh, God. But there is one kind of flesh of man.
There's one kind of flesh that is what?
Of men.
Of man.
God. Another flesh of beasts.
Another flesh of what?
Another flesh of beasts.
That's why the cut to it as well. If we all bleed red, then I guess monkey's part of us too, right? or a dog.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Or a cat or a cow, right? We all bleed red, right? Read on.
God. Another of fishes.
Another of what?
Of fishes.
Read on.
God. And another of birds.
Another of birds, right? So what is Paul trying to say here right now? Come on.
It's like, sir, that we are not all the same flesh. There's different kinds of flesh, so we don't have all the same blood.
Right. We all don't have the same what flesh. He's just trying to tell you what, that if you're a man, you're gonna come back a what? A man, basically. Right? Yeah. All right. So it's just telling you what? That it's what? That whatever flesh is, that's where you're gonna come back as. A dog gonna what? Come back a dog. A fish gonna come back a what? A fish. Right? A man, he gonna come back what? A man. He gonna come back what? A dog or a rat. You know what I mean? Or a butterfly. I mean, as the Hindus will have you think. Right? Come on.
Okay. Verse 40. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial. But the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another.
What does that say? What does that say?
Sir, if I could, it's saying the form of the angels is different than the form of the human being. It's
Which one is celestial? Which one is terrestrial?
it's like
What?
Celestial would be an angel, something in the heavens.
Right.
Terrestrial is something on earth.
Something under it, right? Right. So this is a cut for what? Where you could use to cut this? Come on, Tabo one.
One, this is certainly a cut for anybody saying that angels came down and had sex with women
Right.
and had babies.
And what's again? What again you could use to cut what topic?
Oh, it's like conception, immaculate conception.
But that's what Taba one is saying,
Okay.
right? Or you could take it in the direction of what? When you die, you don't become what? An angel. You're somewhere, you know what I mean? Somewhere in what? Heaven. You understand? You're different than what? An angel. You understand? When you die, what happens? Your spirit goes back to the Most High, and then what? You come back down in the form of a newborn baby to what? To do your time all over again. And depending on how you behave now, how you interact right now with your brothers and sisters, how you follow the laws right now, is all going to be dependent on how the Lord or what position the Lord is going to send you back in. You understand? Come on.
Come on. That's the judgment that happens when you go up, right?
The judgment. Where's the judgment? Come on.
Punishment.
Yes, but where is that judgment carried out? Where?
Oh, up there with the Most High once you die and you go up, right?
Judgment. Where's judgment? Judgment, he just said, is what?
Slack you, sir. It happens when you return.
Yes.
Come on.
And judgment happened right here on the earth under the sun.
Okay.
Come
Okay,
on.
So like I said, so what do we call it when you're being not judged? Well, would you call it being judged when we're sent up there and then kind of like
Okay, meaning you're being passed what, a sentence, you're being judged,
kind of a concept.
but the judgment is actually carried out where? On earth.
Come on.
You understand?
Come on.
So the Lord, you go up there, the Lord open that book. Oh boy. What you been doing? Oh, you've been enjoying yourself. Okay, come on. On tab one.
Lakia, on that topic of the angel, so or the celestial bodies. So then, would Christ be like? Would he be called an angel?
Would Christ be called an angel? Why? Yeah. Yeah. You want it? You understand? Okay. And when they say when you ask if he's an angel, you mean like a angel like Gabriel, like Michael, like Raphael? No, he wouldn't be considered that. All right. Remember, who is in heaven right now? Come on. Right, and the elders who praise him, I think it's the two beasts, right? Who praise him day and night. And Christ up there doing what? Waiting to what? Return. Remember, Christ left here in a what? Come on.
Like I said, in one of the chariots.
Yeah, but stay on topic.
Oh, come on.
What was when Christ left, right? How did he leave?
Oh, as a human, man.
Yes. His body, everything went up. That's why he said when he returned, he's going to come as he what? As he left. You understand? So he would not be considered what? An angel like Raphael and them. Yet and still, he's in charge of all of them. You understand? He commands them. You understand? All right? Read on.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 41. There is one glory of the sun and another glory of the moon.
Right. So this is just telling you, Paul is trying to say what? That each body has what? His own glory. His own glory. So the glory of a man is not the same glory of a what? Of an angel. You understand? You here, you able to what? Enjoy the pleasures of what? Of sleep. You know what I mean? When I say pleasures of sleep, you know what I'm talking about. right? You here, you can do that. No, angel, you understand? You don't have that. Your glory is different to his glory. All right? Read on.
Okay. Another glory of the stars. For one star differeth from another star in glory.
All right? And it's just like with the sun and the moon. The sun does what? The sun glory is where? When? In the day. A moon's glory is when? At night. Stars' glory is at what? Night. You understand? Some shine what? Brighter than the other. Right? Read on.
Verse 42. So also is the resurrection of the dead.
So also is the what?
The resurrection of the dead.
Is the resurrection of the what? Of the dead. Right?
Okay.
Read on.
Okay. It is sown in corruption.
It is sown in what?
Corruption.
In corruption. What does that mean? Come on.
It's like the body you die in has committed sin or been sinful.
It just, come on.
A sinful environment.
Simpler than, come on.
I think I got it, but can we read it one more time?
Yeah, go ahead. Read it one more time.
Verse 42. So also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption. It is raised in incorruption.
So sown in corruption, like that doesn't mean like your body like decaying.
Yes.
And
Go ahead.
And then the incorruption is when you're reborn. It's fresh. It's new.
Fresh is perfect, brand new.
Okay.
All right. It's raised in incorruption. You understand? Right. And it's much like think you in the world. You are what? You're in the world. Your body was sown to what? Corruption. In here, your body is sown to what? Incorruption. Meaning, now you come in here and you start doing what? You know what it is, what you're going to do to what? To live. What you have to do. Now, saying that is you, when you die, your body what? It's corrupted. But then you come back again. You resurrect again. In what? Incorruption. Right? Read on.
Verse 43. It is sown in dishonor. It is raised in glory.
Right? It is sown in what?
Dishonor.
In dishonor, meaning what?
So you've done corruptible things, or you've done wrong in that body, or been exposed to those wrongs.
Simple. Simpler than that. Anybody online? Okay. Let's see. Question on topic? Come on. Hold on.
I guess just the question was, Salakia, how long does your body stay incorrupted until you sin?
Say that one more time.
Salakia, how long does your body stay incorrupted?
Incorrupted.
Incorrupted, like what it says.
Yeah, raising incorruption, right? Okay. When it says it's raised incorruption, it's as okay. For a short answer, as long as it's saying the truth, basically. All right. As long as it's staying here. All right. As long as it's staying here and do what the Lord say to do. From the time you stop doing what the Lord say to do, that's when what? That incorruption gonna what? Basically, the time start ticking on it. You understand? That's when death or the punishment is going to start what? Following you. Right? Come on.
We keep going, sir.
Yeah, 43.
Oh yeah, kind of sir. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power.
Right. So what okay. What is Paul trying to say here? Well, what does it mean to sow? Come on.
It's a plant.
Right. Like the scripture precept is what? Whatever a man sow it, that shall he reap, right?
Okay.
So sow meaning plant. And okay, what is metaphor? What is it? What is it trying to say when it say when a man sow that what a man sow it? Come on.
Whatever you do,
Uh-huh.
whatever actions you take,
Uh-huh.
you understand, you're going to reap the consequences of those actions.
That's right. You understand? Plain and simple. However you live, that's what you're going to meet in the end, basically.
Okay.
You understand? Right? So it says what? It is sown in what?
Dishonor.
In dishonor. Which body is sown in dishonor?
It's like
Come on.
the body you're in now, that you inhabit now.
Okay, yes. So it's twofold, basically. And as we go along, you're going to see what I mean by when it says twofold. Meaning it could be used right now as saying what? When you walk into before you walk into this school and sat in that chair, your body was sown in what? With this into what? Dishonor. You understand? You did not know what it meant to what? To honor your mother and father. You had no idea what that mean until you sat in that chair. You know what I mean? And learned from Commander Jerry Hannah. You did not know what it meant to have a proper marriage until you sat in this seat. You don't know what none of these things. Yeah, everything we were sown in was what? It was sown in what? Dishonor. But you what? Now this body that you have is being raised in what? With what? Glory, with power. That body you came in with was what? Was weak, right? But the reason why I'm saying it's twofold is when you read lower down, you're going to fully understand what he's trying to get, what he's trying to what he's trying to tell the brothers and them in Corinth. You understand? So just keep that in mind, right? So read on.
Okay, sir. Verse 44.
Mhm.
It is sown a natural body.
Mhm.
It is raised a spiritual body.
Right? It is sown what?
A natural body.
When you sin, you understand? When you came in here as Joe Blow out in the door, that was your what? Your natural body. You understand? When you came in here and became Yanazar, Tabawan, Maya Shah, that's your what? Spiritual body. You understand? Right, read on.
Okay. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 45. And so it is written, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul.
Right, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul. What does that mean? Come on, Yanazar.
If I may, sorry, that means that he himself was created or made.
You gotta give me a little more. Come on.
Salaki. Is soul just a body? Is a word for body in the Bible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So living.
Oh, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Salaki. So he was giving the word, sir.
The word,
Yeah, kind of.
you on it. I'm gonna say you're on it.
The law.
That's it. That's it. Right? Meaning he was given the what? The commandments.
Okay.
Right? That's what Adam was given. The commandments. Right? He was told what to do. You understand? Until what's her name? Eve went and ate of a tree she wasn't supposed to, and now the Lord told him what? Now Adam knew the consequences of what? Breaking the law. But he was made a living soul by the Lord giving him what? The commandments. You understand? Not the laws, but the commandments. You understand? Right? Read on.
Okay. The last Adam was made a quickening spirit.
And the last Adam, who's the last Adam? Come on.
Christ himself.
Christ himself was made a what?
A quickening spirit.
Right. What does that mean? Mm-hmm.
That he can give that which was given to Adam to others,
Mm-hmm.
or he could give life or give spiritual life to others.
You gotta make it simple. Come on.
Concept.
Salaki. I thought I had a slot.
Mm-hmm. Anybody check and see if anybody online responded. Mm-hmm.
Could we use resurrection or give life?
No, make it simple. Just think, you know what I mean? Just think simple. So Adam was given the commandments, right? When Christ came, right? What did Christ do? Come on.
He taught, sir.
He taught. He taught us what?
Spirit of the Lord.
He taught us how to follow the laws. He actually taught us how to what? Live. Christ came and what? Give life. You understand? And that's the part where it say he became a what? So read again, the last Adam was made a what?
Kind of a quickening spirit.
A quickening spirit, meaning he came and gave life. You understand? He came and showed you how to live. He came and showed you if that woman belongs to a man, then you what? You should not look at her. Turn your face. You understand?
Okay.
If you offend your brother, you understand, and it was found to be wrong, don't just give him one cloak, give him what? Two. You understand? He taught you, he came and taught you how to what? To live. You understand? All right? Read on.
Okay. Verse 46. Howbeit, that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual.
You understand? So he basically telling you that what? Adam had the what? The natural body. Christ had the what? Spiritual body. You understand? Adam is the one where it say where sin what first came into the what? To the world. You understand? Right? Read on. Come on.
This is like reading this is like it's telling me like the Most High had all of this already planned out, man.
Okay.
From day one.
Is when they say plan, what you mean? But Mike, easy Mike.
I'm not saying that every incident. That's not what I mean, but I mean the end result.
Okay, it's not that he had it. Okay, think more so that Christ was able to come and how to put it, and to fulfill what he had to do. His task, as being Christ. He came and fulfill it. That's why you read where you say he came what? 4 times. You understand? Meaning what? He had these times to do what? Make it right. That's why it say the first man was made a what? A living soul. But that last Adam was made a quickening spirit. Meaning now Christ understood what it is, what he's supposed to teach us, and how he was supposed to live. You understand? All right, read on.
Son of God. Verse 47. The first man is of the earth, earthy. The second man is the Lord from heaven.
Right? It's the Lord from what?
From heaven.
Heaven. Is he saying that Christ is the Most High?
La'as.
What is he saying?
It's like it, sir. The first man is of the earth, still the same man from heaven. So it's like because it's saying the first man is second.
Hold on. Before you confuse the whole thing, just hold on. I'm gonna come back to you. Come on, Yanis, sir.
He's the representative of the Most High.
I'll take that. He's the Lord from heaven, meaning what? That he's the man on this earth that what? That is doing exactly what the Most High wants you to do. So now he's the Lord from heaven. He's the man who what? Who is in charge of us all. You understand? It's like saying he's the king. You understand? Right? Read on.
Verse 48. As is the earthy, such are they also that are earthy. And as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly.
Right? It's like, you come into the truth and you see what brothers fighting over. It's earthly. It's, it's not, things you look at and be like, you know what I mean? Or you in here, now you think more what? Spiritually. You understand?
Okay.
You know what I mean? What if I do this? Am I going to offend my sister? Am I going to offend my brother? You understand? You're no longer thinking on the part of yourself. You understand? It's natural to be what? To be selfish. That's something natural. You understand? That's why you're out there and you meet a sister, sometimes she has a whole closet full of what shoes that she don't, she wear once. And you wondering what? Why is all of this?
Right.
But that's in the world. In here, it's totally different. In here, you don't think like that. And it's like brothers and all too when it comes to the shoes, with the Jordans, with the this, the that, the LeBron James, you piling up, you like, you have all of this. You thinking what earthly because you're not thinking spiritual. You're not on that path that Christ wants you to be on. You understand? Read on.
Okay, verse 49.
Come on.
Like, that's what clarify. So are you saying I can't get Jordans?
No, I'm not saying you can't get Jordans.
Ah.
You could,
Okay.
but no, you getting the Jordans ain't like, like this is, you ain't gonna pay a light bill
Right.
or you ain't gonna pay a tithes. You ain't gonna be like, well, you know what? New Jordans coming on right now. I gotta pay tithe, but we're gonna enjoy fresh Jordans. No, that's what I mean when I say earthly. You know what I mean? An earthly person, he'll think, light bills, for the new Jordans.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? All right, come on.
Okay, verse 49. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly.
What does that mean? Come on.
So, Salaki, even though we are, terrestrial and we live by what we want, we will come to the, we also will learn the spiritual of it, the law, to actually do the law, statutes.
I understand what you're saying, but just make it simple. When it says, and as we have born the image of the earthly, what does that mean? What does that born mean? Yes, to carry. So we carry the image of the what? Of the earthly. Was the image of the earthly?
The image of a physical man.
Oh,
Come on.
it's like, so we just look like niggas, it's like other brothers out in the street. We look just like our brothers out here, but we do different. We're spiritual.
The image of
Whereas-
Adam.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Think more so on the part of your coming into the truth. Before you came into the truth, you bore the image of the what? Of what?
Some kind brothers out here in the world.
Use the words right here.
It's like
What's the word saying?
image of the earthly, image of the
Of
world.
the earthly. Before you came in, you bore the image of a what? Of an earthly man. You understand? But now you're in here, you're going to bear the image of a what?
Of a spiritual man.
Spiritual man, a heavenly man. You understand? Somebody who now doing what? Working for who? Christ.
Come.
You understand? Right? Read on.
Come. And it has, it's like it. Verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Neither doth corruption inherit incorruption.
Right? So what's Paul trying to tell them? Come on.
It's like, sir, earthly men and women can't inherit the kingdom.
Basically, that's exactly what he's saying. Because we know what? The kingdom of heaven is what? It's going to be where?
On right here.
Right here. And you're going to be what? You're going to be in a spiritual body?
Right.
No. Right? You're going to be in a flesh and blood. You're going to be right here in the kingdom of heaven. And that's what we're trying to build.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The room right here is where the kingdom starts. All right?
Okay.
All right? Out there is what? Flesh and what? Blood. You understand?
Okay.
Read on.
Verse 51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we all shall be changed.
Right? And this here is really the meat of it right here to help you understand what Paul is trying to get them to understand. All right? So read it one more time.
Come. Verse 51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
What is that saying? Mm-hmm.
Salakia. Just saying, like, those of us that's in the truth,
Mm-hmm.
we're not gonna die.
Meaning?
Not say it's a metaphor, so it's not that we're not physically gonna die,
Mm-hmm.
but that we're gonna inherit the kingdom and have eternal life.
Mm-hmm. No.
Come on.
Where you stick. Okay. What is Paul saying here? Just read the first part to it.
Behold, I show you a mystery.
I show you what?
A mystery.
A mystery.
Okay.
So first of all, hey, Shalom. First of all, he showed you a what? A mystery. Right? Showing them a mystery. Meaning what? You wonder why the Christian church or the Catholic church don't get it? Because it's a what? It's a mystery. And Paul right now is trying to tell the brothers in the school, in the truth, what? I'm showing you a mystery right now. We shall not all what?
God, we shall not all sleep.
We shall not all sleep. Meaning what? We shall not all what?
It's like it dies, sir.
Die. We shall not all die. Right? Read on.
God, but we shall all be changed.
But we shall all be changed. Right? No, read on. Read on a little more. Tell me that.
God, it's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 52.
Mhm.
Verse
Go on.
52.
Mhm.
It's like verse 52. In a moment,
Mhm.
in the twinkling of an eye,
So now he's giving it away here right now. In a moment,
at the last trump,
as the last what?
trump,
So what is Paul describing here for them? Come on.
The day of judgment,
The day when
the
Christ
trumpet is blown.
returned. So he's telling you, we shall not all what?
we shall not all die. Oh, it's like we shall not all sleep.
We
but
shall not all sleep. Mhm.
but we shall all be changed.
But we shall all be changed. Right? What does that mean? Come on.
Oh, kind of. That's when we go up into the chariots and come back as new people or better versions of ourselves, the new bodies.
You almost you on it.
Kind of.
You on it. Right? So when Christ returns, what's gonna happen? Chariots come, right? The white man turned to what? To fight him. All the heathens turned to fight them. But in that time, he's saying the twinkling of an eye. What's going to happen?
In the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible.
Right. So before we get to that part, the change is talking about is what? Come on.
The changing from the corrupt kingdom into the righteous kingdom.
What we on here right now? We on what?
Living and dying, right?
Flesh and blood.
I think I carry you all the way in the wilderness and I lost you, all right? Come on. Incorruption, right? So meaning what is corrupted and what is incorrupted? What are we talking about? Okay, what you're saying is right, but on this topic, what is it talking about? Come on.
Oh, sorry, sir. If I may, the corrupted is before you came into truth, the incorrupted is.
Right. Remember, I told you to keep hold of that also too. But I tell you is what I told you is what twofold. Remember, I told you it was twofold in the beginning, right? Now, what is this here talking about? Meaning, if you had read above, you'll have to read all of this to come all the way down here to really piece it together. You understand? Come on. I lose you all, man. Yeah, I know. Now I understand you, but brothers and sisters, anybody online trying to take a stab at it?
Shalaki Officer Kowal said
Uh-huh.
some are going to be alive and be changed, along with the dead that will rise and be changed. And he said, new body.
That's it. You'll understand what he just said, right? You call a hand. That's it. You're going to get a what? A new body. What happened when Christ died on the cross? Run me until he went up.
Well, he began to decay, and then he started to regenerate.
Okay, it doesn't say he started to decay. Did it say he started to decay?
But
Hold on.
no, right.
Come on.
Yeah, Salaki, he was in there for 3 days, right?
And
Before-
where for 3 days?
Oh, Salaki, buried in the tomb.
Right, for 3 days. And what happened after?
Let's see, Salaki, he didn't go up during those 3 days, but he did come back bigger and larger, right? Paul?
Come on. You was going to say something?
Just that part. Same thing you said that part about being in the tomb.
Okay. Sunday, what time it is? I wonder if we can get it. Okay, just for time's sake, I'm going to tell you it, right? So when Christ died, right? Christ was where? In hell for 3 days, meaning he was in what? In the tomb for 3 days, right? He resurrected on the third day, right? When he resurrected on the third day, who saw him first? Come on.
Woman, Mary. It was Mary, and
Somebody else, right?
yeah.
Right? Did they recognize him? They did not recognize him. Christ recognized them. You understand? I think, let me not jump ahead. Read on. I think it's somewhere here.
Come on, verse. Okay, let me finish 52, sir.
Yeah, go read 52.
Okay, book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 52.
Right, no, start 51 over again. Just to
Okay,
make sure.
Verse 51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
Right. So this entire thing is about you getting a what? A new body. You understand? That's why he telling you that the what you call it again? That the glory of the celestial is different from what terrestrial. Right? And he telling you that what? That this body is what? Corruptible. Which body right now is corruptible? This body we in right now is corruptible. You understand? Meaning we could walk out here right now and we could just what? Drop dead. That's it. We're going. You know what I mean? Do the autopsy and yeah, find out where you die from, some heart attack, something. You went, because this body is what? Corruptible. You understand? Right? But there's a body you're going to get in the twinkling of an eye. And that's when what? When Christ returned. You understand? You're going to get that body. Now, with that body, it's you're going to read about it in Joel 3 and 1. If you get time, you're going to go in it and read, and you'll see that type of, that body is being explained a little more here. Right? Read on.
Verse 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible.
Right? And the dead shall be raised incorruptible. You understand? Meaning what? People going to come out of that grave. You understand? It's going to be a horror. You think Jason and was the one? What's the name of this one that coming out?
Michael Myers.
Yeah, Michael Myers. Yeah, it's gonna be worse than Michael Myers. You understand? Negroes gonna come up out that grave and you're gonna be like, yo, what the hell is going on here? You don't know it's end of days. You know what I mean? When Christ returned. You understand? Come on. Give it the mic. Tawada.
When you got the Democrats and the Republicans fighting over each other, like they fight want to go to war, like that a sign of time.
Okay, it does say that in Ezra's it speaks about the uproars of the people and stuff. It give you the signs of the end of days. Like we know based on what happening on the earth today that we basically in the last days. You understand? And we know what a day to the Lord is what 1,000 years. You understand? But we know that we are in this last day based on the time we in. Based on what's going on in the world, we know that we are in the last days. Right? Come on.
This morning, I stopped at the store and I heard this oppressor
Uh-huh.
say he wish he could get all the Democrats in one building
Uh-huh.
and drop a bomb on them.
That's how they think, and that's how they deal with their issues. You understand? They go to war. That's why the whole Civil War, just not a sidebar, but the whole Civil War was between basically the Democrats and the Republicans. You understand? It was between the North whites and the South whites. You understand? That's how they deal with their issue. They go to war with each other. They kill each other. You understand? They have issues with each other. They go pick a gun up and they what? Just do what? What do call that? A mass killing. You understand? Right? So read on for me.
Come, verse 53. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
All right? Read on. So he telling you that body that you're gonna get, brother, it's gonna be amazing. Oh, we read on.
Come, verse 54. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
You understand? Like now, can we say death is swallowed up in victory? We can't say that right now. You understand? Why we can't say that right now?
Somebody's dying every second.
Because we have what? Our bodies are what? It's corrupted. You understand? Right? Right? That's why it's talking about the earthly, the spiritual. He going back and forth with them to showing them that basically that you're gonna have to what? Become somebody what? Brand new. You understand? Right? Read on.
Verse 55. O death, where is thy sting?
Right? Oh, death, where is thy sting? Because that body you're gonna get when Christ return, it's going to be like, oh, death, where is thy sting? It ain't gonna be like, you just, clutch your chest at age 40 and fall down and dead. You understand? That body you're gonna be in is going to be what? You're gonna grow old and you're gonna just what? Sleep. And you're gonna be like, oh, death, where's your sting? You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna be, they're gonna be crying, you're gonna be wailing, but it's going to be in a way whereas your brothers and sisters ain't dying from drive-by. You understand? Your dad ain't gonna die, from, heroin overdose.
Right.
You understand? Come on.
So Salakia, so is the new body then metaphorical or is literal?
Literal.
Count.
Right? This here is literal. When Christ return, this body you're gonna get is literal.
Count.
The body, the body you have right now, right, is the same body you're walking here with. The only difference is you did what? You made a change in lifestyle. You change, right? And with that change in lifestyle, it's going to help you in getting that body when Christ returns. You understand? Come on.
So that body won't die by violence. That won't be that body will never suffer a violent death.
Yes, that changed body. Come on.
I guess that's kind of what my next question is like. With that body not suffering a violent death, is it because will that body be to some degree indestructible? Like if a straight bullet, is it saying that there will be no stray bullets, or is like if a stray bullet hits you, it ain't gonna kill you?
Let's see in Joel. We're gonna jump to Joel 3, right? But before we do that, let's finish this one. Right? And I think this was I think Cool had a question on this. So I just making sure, and clear up certain things on it. All right, when it say, this was read up verse over one more time. Where it say, oh, death.
Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 55. O death, where is thy sting?
Right. Oh, death, where is thy sting?
O grave, where is thy victory?
Where's thy victory, grave? So now once you get that body, that new body, and you die, you pass on, you're going to sleep with your fathers. You understand? There's going to be some crying going on, but you're going to live to a ripe old age, and brothers and sisters are going to know, your family members going to know, that, daddy was here or mommy was here for a very long time, live it, and now it's time to sleep. You understand? Because boy, you get old and them bones start, them aches out of hit you out. Boy, oh boy, Come on.
If I may, the scripture says, "So as it was in the beginning, so shall it be at the end." So even in corruption, men were living 900 years. Even in corruption. So if we're incorruptible, we're going to live 900 years or more again.
Yeah, but remember, the Lord did what? He shortened it because of that. Because of sin. Yes, the Lord. That's why in Psalms, I think 19 and 13, it speaks about you. If you get to what I think is 70, you know what I mean, you're lucky. You understand? You get to that, you know what I mean, Lord with you. You understand? Right? Read on.
Come, verse 56. The sting of death is sin.
Right? The sting of death is what?
Sin.
Is sin. You understand? Right? Even with this corruptible body we're in, you sin, you could what? Die. You understand? Read on.
Come, and the strength of sin is the law.
And the strength of the sin is the law, meaning what? Come on.
It's like that breaking that law is, how bad you'll be punished, or is that's
The sin is strength of what? Read that part over one more time.
Come, and the strength of sin is the law.
The strength of sin is the law. Come on. Where's it going to say? The strength of sin. Come on.
So the strength of sin would be like the law, not the law, but the law of sacrifice, or like the punishments of the law is the strength of sin.
So in other words, how you know not to be a homo?
Because you be dead.
Because of AIDS.
Okay.
That's the strength.
Okay.
You understand? Remember
Okay.
the law is if you be a homo, so like if you be gay, right? If you be gay, you understand? You were supposed to be what? Stoned to death. Right? Or now your blood will be upon you. Your blood will be upon you. You understand? Right? If you eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, you're liable to what? To die. You're liable to get high blood pressure. You're liable to lose a limb or two. You understand? These things. All right? The strength of sin is what? The law. Right? Read on.
Verse 57. But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
Right. And how does he do that? We know that what did Christ do? Christ first came and did what? Die for our sin. Right? I shouldn't say first, but first thing he did was taught us how to what? To live. Then what? Went on the cross. Yes, sacrificed himself so that we could live like him. You understand? Right? Read on.
Verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Most High.
Always abounding in the work of what?
The Most High.
Of the Most High. Always abounding in the work of the Most High. He's telling them what? Be steadfast. He's trying to give them comfort in what? In what they're doing. You understand? He's trying to give them comfort. Brother, what we're doing here right now basically is what this is summed up with when the disciples asked Christ, what is our reward for following you? Right. And what Christ tell them? Christ told them what? Rulership in the kingdom of heaven. You understand? You're going to sit on what? 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes of what? Israel. You understand? Christ was saying they're going to get power. You understand? Paul is telling them that what? You stay in here, brother, when Christ return, what's going to happen? Your body going to change in the twinkling of an eye. You're going to be what? Indestructible. You understand? Right? Read on.
Oh, that was in 58, sir. When we go into chapter 16.
No, 50. No, finish 58.
Oh, sir. Always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye knew that your labor is not in vain in the Most High.
You understand? That's it right there, brother. Your work in here is what?
Not in vain.
Not in vain. You understand? It's not in vain. You understand? Now you leave here and you go back out there and take on that earthly body. You good. Come on. Mike.
So Christ was in hell in the grave for 3 days in hell.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was taken up, right?
No, not immediately.
Not immediately, but
Mhm.
he was taken up in that same body, right?
Which same body you're talking
Okay,
about?
when he came out of when he came out of hell or the grave,
Mhm.
was he taken up in that same body? Was that body now incorruptible?
Which body?
When that
The body that he changed into?
yes, con,
Yes.
sir. Con, sir. That's what I need to
Yes.
know. Water, sir.
You understand? Yes. That body that Christ got. Because remember, who saw him and had to stick the hand inside, the fingers inside the hole? Thomas. All right? That's what the Christian church call him, right? But it's Thomas. Thomas was like, nah, that ain't Christ. You know what I mean? Christ said, well, stick your hand. Look. And then he's like, oh man, yeah, this is the man. Remember, he sat right with the disciples and they did not know who he was until he revealed himself. You understand? He didn't know. Right. So now, carry me to Joel 3. Let's see if I remember. No, you put ice in it already? No, just let me try it without the ice first. I know how it tastes. All right. I mean, hopefully people online don't think I'm drinking 2% milk right now.
I got it, sir.
Ooh. Yeah.
This is Joel, the book of Joel.
No, Joel.
Yeah, Joel.
Uh-huh.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Uh-huh.
Verse 2.
No, hold on. Tell me what chapter you're in.
This is Joel 3 and 1.
3 and 1. Okay, go ahead.
Concert. Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
I will also gather all nations
Mm-hmm.
and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
All right, read on.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Right, so you understand what it's saying there, right? All right, what is it saying there?
He's saying in that day, like Judgment Day, at this certain time, he's going to bring us back together. He's going to gather us back together.
Uh-huh.
After the Great War,
Right. After he done destroyed this place, he's going to bring us what?
Back together.
He's going to bring us back together. That's us coming where? He putting us down in what? In the wilderness. All right, read on.
Verse 3.
You'll take your time on that. It's going to creep up on you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And they have cast lots for my people.
And they shall what?
Have cast lots.
They shall cast lot for my people, right? Read on. Just like what? You know what I mean? $1.50. You know what I mean? Right? It's almost like what? You're on the auction block.
Yeah.
Right? Read on.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
And given a boy for a harlot. I want to get to the meat of it. Hold on.
What, sir?
Hold on. Let me get with you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Just no, I think it's 2 instead of no. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Go to 2. Go to 2. Yeah, start at 2 on 1.
Con. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Read on.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh.
Right. So let that same trumpet. You hear that trumpet when Christ return? Brother, is going to be, you know what I mean, a lot of, let's say a bowels is going to get loose. You understand? If you're not in them chariots, and you hear, your bowels, it's going to give away. Right where you stand. You understand? That's just how much fear it's going to be. It ain't going to be a nice day. That's why it's going to be what? A gloomy day. It ain't going to be nice. Read on.
Verse 2.
Hold on.
Oh, Salakia.
So you're saying we won't see any of the destruction happen? We'll just be put on the chariots?
Yes. Brother,
Oh.
how the scripture say? The scripture say you're going to be hide in the chambers here for a while until the Lord destroy this place. Because the type of destruction that's going to take place. Remember, in Revelation, it said Christ's horse, the bridle, is going to be blood up to there. So the type of killing that's going to take place, brother, you know what I mean? It's just like a child. You know what I mean? You don't want your child to do what? To see this horror. You understand? Because it could mess their mind up totally. You understand? I'm not saying that's the reason why the Lord doing it. It could be the reason why the Lord doing it. Who knows? But all I know he's saying you're gonna be in that. You're gonna be in chariots. You're gonna be hidden in there. All right.
Come. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness.
You understand? Christians be praying for this day, right? Lo and behold, they don't know what befall them. That's why the Bible says what? Endure until the what?
The end.
In the end. Because brother, what up, it could be 11:59, and you decide to say what F the truth and pop blunt in him out, or go to a strip club at 12. Once that strike 12 midnight, according to you, so time, 12 midnight, and Christ return, guess what? You're done. You don't want to hear about your past work. Well, 2 years ago, sir, I did this, I did that. You'd be like, oh, okay. What happened to a minute ago? What were you doing? Okay, shalom. And that's it. You understand? Like we have to endure until what? The end. Right? Read on.
Oh, Salakia. So verse 2. A day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like.
That's when you're what? That's the change. There has never been what?
The like.
The like.
I mean, like these people stronger than Samson, like?
Brother, that's when you read on, you'll see Samson, you'll see Samson close. You understand? Okay, Samson had a what type of body? Come on. Earthly and a what? A corruptible. You understand? Even though it was what? He was strong. He was the strongest man on the earth at the time. It was still what? Corruptible. And how you know? He died with that body. You understand? It was no change in the twinkling of an eye with it. He died. He pushed them pillars down, and it came what? Tumbling on him. But let's see if that won't happen to these people here right now. Read.
Neither shall be any more after it.
Neither should be what?
Any more after it.
Once you get this buddy, brother, that's it. It's going to be. No more after it. Right? Read on.
Even, so if I may, sir, that's like saying like the ability of these people is not going to be surpassed.
Yes, that's it. After this, after, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Esau be having, how you say it, tab on with the Apple. Apple have the Siri 14 point whatever, and it changing, you know what I mean? Yeah, the OS, the operating system. No, this system you get right here is going to be operating to the end. You understand? Ain't no change going to be taking place after that. Right? Read on.
Neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Right. Read on.
Verse 3.
Mhm.
A fire devoureth before them.
A what?
A fire devoureth before them.
It's a picture of fire in front of them. Read on.
And behind them a flame burneth.
And behind them a flame burneth. Why? Read on.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them,
Uh-huh.
and behind them a desolate wilderness.
Why? Come on.
Is it like the earth being purified, something like that?
You on it, but I mean, paint the picture for me. Come on. Remember, this is after the whole nuclear. It's after the whole nuclear. Remember, you already what? Your body change. Right? Ain't nothing gonna be after it. Once you get that body, if you able to get that body, that means what? The nuclear the destruction already took place. Come on.
Is this like those people who have their new bodies, they're getting ready to tear shit up?
Yes. Give me a hand. Remember, when Christ returned, right? He gonna get it all first. But then you had to do what? You're gonna be what? You're gonna hunt them in between the what? The rocks. You understand? They have what? The preppers. You understand? These preppers, brother, they're gonna be inside the bunker trying to hide and trying to, you know what I mean, chilling, you know what I mean? Hand behind the head, legs crossed. And they're gonna be thinking, well, you know what I mean? Shalom, everybody. And guess what you gonna do? You live in what? Desolation. Fire behind you. And you're going. Right? Read on.
Yea, and nothing shall, and behind them in desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape.
And what?
Nothing shall escape them.
So guess what? Esau will still have what? His what? His weapons, right? You know, he ain't giving up that. How you say? You're going to have to take this off my what? Off my dead body? My cold dead body. Well, guess what, Esau? We're going to do it when Christ returns. With that fresh body, guess what? Mr. Johnson, shalom. You wouldn't have no need for this no more. Break that joint. You know what I mean? And if they survive, guess what? Guess where they're going? Slavery. Yeah. I mean, take them same weapons they have, and now they're gonna be what? Them same gun gonna be what? Shooting what? No. Yes. So now them same guns that I have, they're gonna be shooting what? Seeds. You understand? Come on. I hope you all understand what I'm saying. They'll be shooting seeds
Right into the ground.
right into the ground. Blah, 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 blah. And guess what? Apple trees. You understand? Come on.
What's the one that says they beat their
Prune hooks.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm quoting also too.
Con.
You understand? They're gonna beat it. All right. Yeah, how let's grab that from the brother. Yeah. Go on.
Verse 4.
Now, you could hold it. Just hold it. Go ahead.
Verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses. And
What? The appearance of what?
horses.
Of what?
Horses.
What type of horses are talking about? You ever see them war horse? Them war horse. How big they is it? Those horse that they use to run in the Kentucky Derby? Would you consider that a war horse? No. What a war horse look like?
Man, he's big. He's like that Clydesdale.
Salakia, sir. one example I can think of is if you ever watch like a movie like Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
There's I forgot what part, but there's a part in there where there's a horse with armor all over it, and this is like the most brolic horse you ever seen in your life.
Mhm.
It ain't the kind of horse we see in Central Park. Like,
Right.
It's something else.
This horse, brother, is what the cops and them be using. You understand? Where you stand up and the horse chest touching your head. You understand? And you know what I mean? You wondering how the hell he got up there because he used a what? A ladder. That's how he got up on top of that horse. You understand? And now it's saying that what? They have the appearance of what?
Of horses.
Read on.
And as horsemen, so shall they run.
And so shall they what?
Run.
Right. They running with the horses or they running like a horse.
Running like a horse.
You understand? So you hearing you can imagine you in the front line. In the front line. And them men and them horse riding towards you. And you're gonna feel the ground doing what? Yeah, you're gonna feel the ground shaking. That's why if an army coming for you, that's all right, after, don't worry about that. If an army coming for you, what happens? Especially in them time, you feel it what? Miles away. Well, they're coming, they're close. They're real close. You understand? Read on.
Verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, they shall leap.
What?
Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains shall they leap.
Can we do that right now? Well, hell no. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for that, buddy. You understand? We gotta put in the work for that, buddy. You understand? The labor is not in vain, brothers and sisters. You understand? It ain't in vain. You understand? I want this. This is what I want. I want this. So guess what? I'm gonna put the blunt down. I ain't gonna stop drinking. Unless it ain't 2%. You understand? We ain't gonna stop. You understand? We're gonna go out there, put in our work to make sure brothers and sisters have a chance to be, or brothers have a chance to become one of this. You understand? Come on. Mm-hmm.
So of course this is all men.
Men, yes.
Let's go get these bodies.
Yes.
I mean, it's a lot, so but it's I mean, so the sisters they still gonna be like regular. And you know where I'm going with this, right? Like we gonna have these.
Okay.
We gonna be like horses.
Just think. Okay. Yes, they're gonna change, but not this type of change.
Con.
You understand?
Con, sir.
Not this type of change is for a man.
They're gonna be able to handle the change.
They're gonna be, yes.
Con.
They're gonna be able to handle the change. Good night, brother. Mine ain't go all the way there. But I guess it's the 2% you're drinking, right? But yes, you understand? But this body here is for a brother inside here. You understand? You Christians, ooh, brother. You know what I mean? The time up as yet. You know what I mean? The door's still open. Right? Read on.
Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array.
And set in what?
Battle array.
This thing, you know what I mean? I don't know if you all like them kind of like I want to say medieval type movies.
I love them.
You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I mean? I know there's a ton of, you know what I mean, oppressors in it. But brother, I just love that shield, that sword, that horse, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just picture that right now. Picture you in like that, not with the armor, without the armor. You understand? But with that body, that, you know what I mean, basically indestructible. You understand? And you in formation. You know what I mean? You in that what? Go to ground formation. So shoulder to shoulder. You understand? And you like, you're ready? Roll. You know what I mean? On the order of Christ. You understand? We go in city to city. You understand? Right? That's when what? How Esau, your oppressor like to say, the purge. That's when the real purge is going to take place. The real purge. That purge you're watching in the movies is, you know what I mean, is comic compared to the purge that these men going to carry out. Read on.
Verse 6. Before their face, the people shall be much pained.
You understand? You hear of these men coming to your city. You understand? They're gonna be on the what you call it, on the radio wave, saying they're coming, God help us, God help us. Ah! You understand? No, YouTube. No, I'm just giving you, you know what I mean, this is future. I'm not talking about us doing anything right now. You understand? All right, read on.
All faces shall gather blackness.
Shall gather what?
Blackness.
That blackness is what? That face that is what? Seeing what?
Death.
Mouth open, eyes wide open.
Dead, man.
In
He's scared.
shock.
Yeah.
You understand? And then you know how Esau like to yell when he about to die. You know what I mean? That loud cry. You know what I mean? Just like in Egypt when the firstborn was dying. That loud cry. Read on.
Verse 7. They shall run like mighty men.
Mm-hmm.
They shall climb the wall like men of war.
They shall what?
Climb the wall like men of war.
Read on.
And they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
They shall not what?
Break their ranks. They shall not break their ranks.
So ain't no Negro in out there gonna be like, you know what? I'm going what? Over there, or wherever. They're gonna be in ranks. Wherever rank in, you're gonna be right there. Meaning we all gonna be on what? One what? One accord. One accord. Ain't no more. I am some purple cat. I'm red and white. Ain't no more of that. We won. That's like what? One West. We gonna be one on that day.
That's right.
You understand? Right? Read on.
Verse 8. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk.
Meaning what? This ain't what Esau call this? Go ahead. Friendly fire. Ain't no friendly fire. You know, Esau be that friendly fire come from what? From fear. Fear that what? Your enemy is what? Across there, and you just start to do what? Let off because you were scared that they do what? Kill you. You understand? Come on.
If I may, we just talked about that a couple weeks ago. That famous cat when 9/11 first happened. That football player that went over there, what's his name? Something Tillman.
Yeah, for the
Patrick
St. Louis
something
Cardinals.
Tillman. And they didn't release that information for a little while.
For months.
Come to find out, he got shot in the back of his head by his own man.
Yep.
Oh man.
He played for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought he was still alive.
Nah, he's dead.
Oh, okay. Friendly fire, right? Read that over one more time.
Verse 8. Neither shall one thrust another.
Ain't nobody gonna shoot you in the back of the head, brother. Your one brother gonna not when this. No. Read on.
They shall walk every one in his path.
Everyone gonna be walk what in this, meaning you're gonna have a job to carry out, and you're not going to do what? You ain't gonna stray. You ain't gonna stray. You ain't gonna be like, oh, Salakia, sir. Well, you know what? I had to do this. You know, I meant to come back and do this for you, but you know, on that day, you're gonna be what? Whatever party put you on, that's your part. You understand? Right? Read on.
And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Hold on. Come on. Read that one more time.
And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Come on.
Right.
Right? That was a question, right? You mean if you're gonna get shot and what? You're gonna die. Oh hell no. He's still gonna be, flying off. You know what I mean? You think Matrix is real? You think it's real? You understand? You think Neo, you think it gonna be that type? Nah. They're gonna be, letting off. And you will still be what?
Still coming.
And they're gonna watch you with what? With black faces. Come on.
Is that why? I'm not saying, I won't say is that why, but I feel like that idea of like some kind of indestructible enemy is in like so many movies. Like everything, they have so many movies where, you know what I'm saying, the so-called, oppressive military is trying to fight some enemy that bullets just don't work. You know what I'm saying? All these things. Is that like kind of like the same type thing?
Yeah, they know. They exactly know. Like
Count
that whole Thanos and Superman, you know what I mean, where you shoot him and it's just
Bullets
like
bounce
it's
off.
reflecting off of him. You understand what I'm saying? Like he knows, you know what I mean, that type of body is going to exist when Christ returns. Come on.
Is that why they made Superman son a homosexual?
I don't know. No, I think to make Superman's son homosexual to push their agenda or gay. Excuse me, Facebook. I mean on YouTube, gay, right? To the gay community. I apologize, right? So they made him gay to push the agenda. You understand? So now
Oh,
remember,
God.
it's almost like you growing up. Superman was like somebody you look up to. You know what I mean? Because he was indestructible. He was what? He was 40 people. You know what I mean? He's saving, people from whatever. So now guess what? I'm gonna make your son. So now Superman has to what? He living in a time now where he has to raise his child into what? Accepting, you know what I mean? He had to accept his son being gay. You understand? Come on. Yeah, so it's a culture change. So it's like the rainbow wasn't enough for the kids. So now they're going to start to attack what? The comic heroes. You understand? So mommy, and so this is them teaching you and your child at the same time to accept the whole culture. You understand? Come on.
So as it was on the show the other night, they said that the gay community is the new oppressors, man.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're going to do. And the reason why I say the new oppressors is because I'm not trying to force my heterosexual ways on them. Why? Because that was what is natural. So it ain't not to force on them. But if you're changing a lifestyle, that's something you had to do what? You're gonna force on other people. Because you're changing a lifestyle. You want us to accept something that is not normal. So you have to do what? For us to accept it, you're gonna have to do what? Force it on us. You're gonna have to start to do what? Show it in the TV shows. You know what I mean? 20 years ago, you know what I mean? It would be a shock to see two men kissing on TV. You know what I mean? It'll be a shock. You understand? Come on. Yes, he further pushed it. You understand? He further pushed it by them doing studies. I think it was John Hopkins, where they went and did studies on that whole type of lifestyle and the effects it have on the black community. You understand? They pushed it on us. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? That ain't normal. So you're gonna have to push it. You understand? Now you're gonna have to change everything that was norm, and now you have to try to make it your norm by pushing it. So now, if I go against it, guess what? Where you working? Or you working such and such? We're gonna make you lose your job. So now you're gonna have to do what? You gotta decide whether to make money. You know what I mean? And accept the homosexuality, or you say what? You know what? To hell with that. I ain't letting money decide what my belief is. You understand? Just like what's his name? No, not Dave Chappelle. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Go ahead. Uh-huh.
Like they talked about blacks and Hispanics, like how they corrupt us, like what they do to us,
Uh-huh.
and they push it under the rug. But
Right.
when they speak on the gay community, everybody gotta listen.
Yeah.
They gotta.
Yeah. That's I remember him saying that also too. But the brother I was talking about is what's his name?
Colin Kaepernick.
Not Colin Kaepernick. Another what's his name, boy? Like the baby who had to what? Go and apologize for the statement he made. You understand? Right? Because there was canceling everything that he was associated with. There was canceling it. You understand? Come on. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Yes, and that's what they're saying right now. That's why the statement you made when they are new oppressors right now, because now it's to the point whereas you can't say you can say anything about black people. You can say the dirty, the dingy, the drug dealers, the deadbeats. You can say anything about black people, but speak about the gay community, and brother, your channel is getting shut down. You understand? Your channel is getting fully shut down. Come on.
So, Shalak, they're trying to make the lieutenant governor of North Carolina resign over his comments he made.
You see?
And he's a brother.
You understand? Just look it up and see what it says. He called him what? Filthy.
Filthy.
You get a brother hand, man. You know what I mean? YouTube, that doesn't mean we supported him, brother. He made, you know what I mean? In my opinion, he made it, you know what I mean? He made a stance. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on. Freedom of speech, right? You know what I mean? So if the gay community could speak freely, then you know what I mean, why can't we speak freely? Why it has to be forced on us? You understand? That I do not you know what I mean? And here it's not going to be understood. You understand? And we're going to tell you how it is. We're going to tell you that the Lord is against that lifestyle. No matter what. You can shut this channel down how much you want. The Lord is against it. You understand? Now, me, I wouldn't lift a hand, and I will not teach my brothers and sisters, just like Commander Jerry Hand never taught me to lift my hand against the gay community. But guess what? I'm going to speak out against all the abuse that these brothers and sisters get and then turn into, you know what I mean, a gay lifestyle. I'm going to teach on that, and we'll try to stop that from happening in our black community. You understand? We're going to stop it. You understand? While you try to cancel us, we're going to try to take care of the problems the black community have. The abuse, you understand? The pedophilia that's taking place, the molestation that's taking place, that is changing kids' lifestyle. You understand? We're going to talk about it. We're going to sweep it under the rug and say it's okay, you know what I mean, Tyro, Jimmy, whatever, it's okay. No. We're going to find out if little, give me, you know what I mean, Tommy. Yeah. No, Boosie full out, he lets you know that he not with this whole lifestyle they on. You understand? He let you know straight up, you know what I mean? He let you know straight up that part they on is wrong. You understand? This brother, this basketball player, dressing in a dress. What's his name? Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, dressing in a dress. Come on. You understand? I know it's a free country, but come on, do that in the bedroom. You understand what I'm saying? Do it in the bedroom. Do that, you know what I mean, in front of a mirror where, you know what I mean, kids are looking up to you. You are a role model. Is really stupid to think that, you know what I mean, that you're not a kid's role model. You understand? Being in the limelight like that. That's stupid. You are a kid's role model if you on television, you playing basketball, you playing a sport that kids would love to play one day, be like you one day, and you're not a role model. You are stupid to think that it's not gonna affect a child. That's right. Come on.
they selling out for millions of dollars. Like
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to think about taking money or having immorality, having integrity as a man. You're gonna think about that. You understand? Come on.
I'm also thinking it's in the contract for them to
Uh-huh.
push that agenda. And when they sign that contract, it's
I-
in that contract for them to.
If it's like that, then you know what I mean. Then a lot more brothers will be doing it. I think it's not in their contract, but they want to. That's what they want to push. That's in them. It's like people who go get them tattoos, sit down and get them tattoos all over the body. It's like a sign of they're crying out for help, pain. You understand what I'm saying? This him putting on a dress is him looking for attention, but he doesn't know how to do it correctly. You understand? Come on.
So, like, if I may, sir, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the whole whether or not it's in their contract, it's like, your contract is one thing, but as people know, most players, the bulk of their riches don't really come from their contracts. It don't really come from what their NBA earnings. It comes from endorsements.
Right.
That's why Shaq is so rich, because Shaq got like 30 endorsements.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He like is endorsed by 30 different things. That's why he's on a million different commercials. That's where he get the money from. So I think a lot of these dudes feel like, okay, if I want to build my brand, so after I retire, I want to still make money. So let me put on a dress. Let me show that I'm, I can be flexible. Pause. I can do different things and support this community or whatever. So I can now, they won't cancel me. They'll call me first if they want to do some kind of commercial or some kind of different advertisement, because they know I'm already kind of down with it. So it's just like they thinking future wise of how I can make more money.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm saying like it ain't in the contract. Like you know what I mean? I don't know what's in their contract, but brother, whatever is in there, bet your bottom dollar it's not you can't do this, basically. You understand? Therefore, leave it to us. We gonna do this. We gonna tell, the gay community how it is.
Right.
We gonna do it. Shut us down how much ever you want. Shut us down. Come on.
It seemed like it gotta be because look at all the brothers that don't put on the dresses. Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. It's a list of them, man. Like they got to put this dress on in order to.
But remember, just think your slavery when you go in for a contract, right? The employer gives you what? He gives you a paper to read until you read it. This is your contract. He gives you some time to what? To read it. These men, because of the stature, they have what? They have lawyers to read it for them and able to what? Just tell them what it is. Now, even if it's in there, they could be like, what? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. Then let's come back to the table. You understand? That could happen. I'm not getting into the nitty-gritty of things because I do not know what it is in it.
That's what Dave Chappelle backed out of that 50 million he had.
Yeah, but Dave Chappelle put on a dress nonetheless. No, before. I believe he put it on in Robin Hood, Men in Tights. He put a dress on in Robin Hood, Men in Tights. And then more than likely he had a revelation after that he should not do it. And that is when he stopped doing it because of the image. Because once you do that, brother, and you get that image, it's almost like your self-respect is lost. You know what I mean? And reputation, I always tell people is like your fitness. Fitness is the hardest thing to get. You understand? You're trying to play some sport, you're trying to stay fit for a sport. It's very hard to stay fit. That's why certain sports, there's an age limit you get to, and then the contracts start to dwindle. You understand? Because fitness is something hard to get, but it's something easy to what? Lose. Your reputation is hard. You understand? That's why you come in here, you better stay on the straight and narrow. You understand? You lose that reputation, it's hard. It's extremely hard to get it back. You got to work 10 times as hard as you worked before to get it back. That's why Dave Chappelle said he had to leave 50 million on the bus. And now he had to work hard for those next years when he came back. Now he able to just, he able to call the shots. You understand? But that's after him closing his mouth about situation and just banking. We're not doing that. We're not banking. We're not closing our mouth. You understand? We ain't closing our mouth for nothing. Christ didn't close his mouth. Christ said what? He didn't have a place to what? To rest his head. The Son of Man don't have a place to rest his head. You understand? He didn't. He didn't compromise the word of the Lord to eat. You understand? For a place to sleep. He did not do it. But yet and still he told you that what? The Lord have your back. Why? Because the birds, what? Do they have a nest? Do they have a place? A shelter like you have a place to shelter? No. You know what I mean? But the Lord take care of them. The Lord what? Feed them. You'll be outside there feeding the birds? No, but you see a ton of birds flying. Where they getting the food from? No. From who? From the Lord. Lord making sure he take care of them. So if the Lord taking care of these birds, how much more he gonna take care of you? You understand? You just have to have what? Faith. That's why I say faith without works is what? Dead. You can't say you love the Lord. You can't say you love the Lord children and not what? Do what the Lord say to do. You understand? All right? With that, I want to run too much off it. But what verse it was in?
9.
Yeah, read verse 9, and then let me see what's the time.
Psalm 6:49.
49. But let's get 10 more minutes so you got time.
50 slot.
Come on.
Verse 9. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 9. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall.
They shall what?
Run upon the wall.
Brother, that make a movie out of that, brother. That gonna be what? Scary. All right, read on.
They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief.
You understand? It ain't no Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, we here. Ain't nobody home, boy. No, it ain't gonna be like that. You're gonna be kicking in what? Windows. You're gonna be kicking in doors. It's you painting what? A very frightful day for you, for your oppressor. You understand? It's a very frightful day for him. Because he's gonna try to do what? He's gonna try to kill us to what? To live. It ain't gonna work. He's gonna try to lock himself in his bunkers. Ain't gonna work. You'll just grab that bunker door and pull it off the hinges. So, Mr. Johnson, time to come out. Time to save your time. Come on out of there. You know what I mean? How you should call us. I ain't gonna say it because they might shut the channel down for it. You know what I mean? But him and his offsprings, his little oppressors, yeah, they're gonna have to come out them holes. They're gonna have to serve time. Right? Any more on that? Oh no, that's it on that, right? No, read verse 10.
Yes, sir. And Salakia, the earth shall quake before them.
The what?
The earth shall quake before them.
They're saying what? An earthquake. Shaking. And just imagine you in your bunker, or you know what I mean, in some rock, and you feeling the earth shaking. You like, what the hell is that an earthquake? Oh, we get an earthquake. And before you know it, black braids. Black men in braids. Right. You know what I mean? Looking nothing like the look before. You know what I mean? In front of you. There's gonna be a lot of loose balls on that day, I could tell you, brother. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a lot of loose balls. You'll be like, what is that smell, Mr. Johnson? It'll be okay. I think you get a point, Mr. Johnson. You know what I mean? You should be scared. Right? Read on. Oh, I should say Mr. Oppressor. I apologize. All right, come on.
The sun and the moon shall be dark.
The sun and the moon what?
Shall be dark.
Meaning it's going to be extremely scary. You know what I mean? This is, you know what I mean, Exorcist. You all ever see Exorcist? You know what I mean? 10 times Freddy Krueger, 10 times Jason Myers. You understand? It's going to be 10 times scary. You know what I mean? You're going to quake. Right? Now, before I go, I know somebody had asked a question last week on the I think the Father, Spirit, and the Son. Give me 1 John 5. Let's do 10 minutes. And now pull up on the screen, see if you get the Trinity. Look up the Trinity online. All right. And you will see the type of math these Roman Catholics and these Christians doing. And then they will tell us we crazy, right? You see the math they're doing.
Like, so which verse?
1 John 5, start at 1.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 1. Whosoever believeth that Yahushua is the Christ is born of the Most High.
Is what?
Is born of the Most High.
Is born of the Most High, meaning what?
It's like the ones who think that he's actually God or seed of God.
No.
The Immaculate Conception.
No. Come on, you understand? Mike?
Saying that if you believe that Christ is the Son of God, then you have the reverence for him to follow him.
Read one more time.
Book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 1. Whosoever believeth that Yahushua is the Christ.
So what does it mean to believe it that Yahushua is the Christ?
To have faith in him.
No, make it simpler. Because a Christian will say, I have faith in him. Come on.
To believe that Salah.
To do as he did.
What is a Christian going to tell you?
That they do as he does.
Yeah. No. Just that part right there. What does it mean to believe? Scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down. Just that right there, brother. Okay. That right there. You can put this up on the internet, right? Yeah. Come on. No, we coming to that. Read that part over one more time for me.
Come on, God. Whosoever believeth that Yahushua is the Christ is born of God.
What does it mean to believe that Yahushua is Christ?
So like that he's the Son of the Most High.
He's come on.
To do what the Most High says. Or
Okay,
to do what Christ says.
Okay, remember I told you, all right? I understand what you're trying to say. A Christian going to be like what? I believe in Christ. What's the difference between you and a Christian? Come on.
We follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
We'll give me a little more. So what does it mean to believe in Christ?
We got an answer online, sir.
Come on.
Officer Baaz said to believe that he's coming back to save black people.
That's part of it. All right. I want it where it's clear in the mind what it means to believe in Christ. Come on. Give me, because a Christian is going to say what? I keep the commandments. Some Christians don't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. You know that, right? But what's the difference? Come on.
To be in the ISUPK and the
Come
Community
on.
Honors.
One West. The Christian church love to say, well, if you ain't in my church, when Christ returns, what? You're going to die. Right? Well, if you're in One West, if you're not boots laced up and you're out in the corner teaching brothers how to serve Christ, you don't believe in Christ. You understand? If you're not doing that, if you're not sitting down in these classes, learning how to serve Christ, how to serve the Most High, then you're not believing in Christ. The belief comes in you you have to be in here because there's no other place on the earth teaching you how to follow Christ. I don't care what you say. You can leave out from here today and go in some other Christian Israelite group and see if they're serving Christ. They're not. They're doing the same thing Christian people do. But talk each other. You understand? Believe that what? A man can only have one woman. You understand? Believe that what? That Africans are what? Israelites. You understand? Believe you can't cook on the Sabbath day. You know what I mean? You're going fully not be what? Believing in Christ. And if you believe in Christ, you're what? You're born of what?
Born of the Most High.
You're born of the Most High. Meaning what? Now, that new person you become. Remember, when Nicodemus was asking Christ, how can a man be born again? Except he what? He what? Christ tell him, except what?
Through trial, through fire.
Fire, right? But Nicodemus thought Christ was crazy because he thought Christ was talking about you crawling back up in your mother belly as a grown man and then coming back out. You understand? But Christ was speaking about you are changing. You understand? Right? So now you change, you are what? Born of who? Most High. So now you become what? Yahweh. You become who? Kabal. You become Mayashah. You understand? You become Baaz. You understand? You become somebody brand new, born again. Right? Read on.
And everyone that loveth him, that begat loveth him, also that is begotten of him.
You understand? Now it's going to do what now? Going to show you what love is. That Christian love, they love to throw around the word what? Love. I love God. I love this. I love that. Love everything. But they don't know what love is. This is what love is. Read on.
Verse 2. By this we know that we love the children of the Most High.
How do you know if you love your brothers and sisters?
When we love the Most High and keep his commandments.
When we love the Most High and what? You keep his commandments. That's how you know you love your brothers and sisters. No, do the Christian church love the brothers and sisters? La, they don't. You understand? Right? Read on.
Verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
And his commandments are what? Not grievous. Right? Read on.
Verse 4. For whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world.
Whatsoever born of the Most High overcometh the what?
The world.
The world, meaning what? Everything outside of there. So now, you know what I mean? You could, you know what I mean? You had a bad day out there, but now you come in here, that bad day cease. You understand? Am I saying the bill's going to just evaporate? No. Right. The difference is you're going to have your brothers and them here. Am I saying that your depression is just going to disappear? No. But the difference is you're going to have somebody who could counsel you in here to get rid of that demon of depression. You understand? That's the difference. Come on.
I mean, and you get that spirit to endure.
Yes. You understand? Read on.
And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith.
All right. And this is the what?
The victory that overcometh the world.
Was that the victory? You coming into the RCPK. You understand? That begins your what? Your victory. You understand? We ain't winners yet. Because we have to do what? We got to endure to the what? To the end. But it's some type of win when you come in here and know that you could have been 10 times worse what? Out there. Right? Read on.
Verse 5. Who is he that overcometh the world? But he that believeth that Yahushua is the Son of the Most High.
Right? It's the Son of the Most High. So it sounds like it's saying what? That what? Come on. Yeah, you see? You see? The Most High put a seed in Mary. You see? But that's not what it's saying. Read it one more time.
Book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 5. Who is he that overcometh the world? But he that believeth that Yahushua is the Son of the Most High.
He that believeth that Yahushua is the what?
the Son of the Most High.
The Son of the Most High. And we know that when it's the Son of the Most High, meaning what? He's the closest person to the Most High when it comes to doing what? Following the law, statutes, and commandments. He's the one where you want to be, like he's the Son of God. Why? Because he is like who? He's like the Most High. Just like when they say you're a son of a bee. Does it mean that you're born from a female dog? No, it means that you carry the traits of a female dog. You understand? Right? Read on.
Verse 6. This is he that came by water and blood.
This is he that came by what?
Water and blood.
By water and what?
Blood.
And blood. What does that water signify? Come on.
Sperm, the seed.
No.
So like it's a creation. Water.
No. That's basically what Giannis is trying to say, but no. Come on. Give me 1 minute.
The word.
Give me a little more. Hold on, Yeah, time on. Yeah. Okay, come on. Come on. What is the water? What's the time? Oh, 9:04. All right. So what's the water?
Could it be the word? Like
Okay, you gotta give me a little more when you say the word. What you mean by word?
law, statutes, and commandments.
You on it. You on it. All right.
So like I said, the blood is the flesh, and the water,
Mm-mm.
the spirit.
No. The blood is not the flesh. So read it one more time.
The book of 1 John,
No,
chapter 5.
this is full out meat.
It's the book of
This is one of the things that that John and his disciples, you know what I mean, couldn't understand when Christ had said what? Eat my body and what? This is something nigh onto it. You understand?
Come on,
All right, read on.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 6.
Anybody online have any response? Come on.
This is he that came by water and blood,
Mm-hmm.
even Yahushua Mashiach, not by water only, but by water and blood.
So the water is what? Give me a little more when they say the baptism. Meaning what? Okay, what was John trying to do? Right. So that's what water signifies, right? Cleansing. And how do you get cleansed? By what? By the word. Not just by the commandments, but by the word. By this Bible right here. That's how you get cleansed. You be taught. You understand? And I would take the commandments also too, right? But the word, meaning this Bible, that's how you get cleansed. You be taught, right? That's why you see when the baptism, yes, right? You be taught. No, the blood is what? Come on.
The lineage.
No. Mm-mm. So Christ what? He came and taught. What's that blood signifying? Come on. Come on.
Like to his sacrifice.
Very good. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. All right? That blood is his. Christ came in, coming and what? Dying for what? Our sin. That sacrifice he made. Come on.
John 19 and 34. It talks
Mhm.
about
What's
blood and water.
the blood and water? Come on, read it.
It said, John chapter 19, verse 34. But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out of the blood and water.
No, that's not it. No, that was literal. All right? That was literal. You understand? Because the what? the God literally did what? Why did he do it? Why did he pierce him to the side? Very good. That's all. That's all he did it for, to make sure he was dead. Because remember, on that cross, if you read up on it, it was one of the worst execution they could ever have back in the day, because your body just hanging there, and because of that, it's a slow death. You understand? Right? So the Roman soldier wanted to make sure that he was dead, so he trusted. And from that womb come what? Blood and what? Water. Right? But the blood and water is talking about here. It's metaphorical. You understand? Water means what? You changing by doing what? By being what? Taught. You understand? The blood is Christ doing what? Sacrifice. Him dying. You understand? And with that, I hate to end it there, but I'm out to end it there. So next week, we're going to get into all of this right here. All right? Where it say what? It say the Father is not the what? The Son. The Father is not the Holy Spirit, and the Son is not the Holy Spirit. But guess what? All three of them is God. I do not know how they came up with that, Matt, but brother, they working something out in their church where, you know what I mean, somebody got to explain this crap to me.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? Somebody got to explain this to me. The Pope, if you could do a video explaining this crap to me, you know what I mean, that'd be good. But that is, you know what I mean, that is not in the Bible. You understand? How the hell all three of them can't be each other, but yet be God? You understand? You know what I mean? That is the method to the madness, but they call us crazy, right? You put that in some class, you know what I mean, try to teach that in some college. Kids and them will watch you like, Professor, you crazy. How the hell you getting pulling that out the hat? I don't know.
Oh God.
All right. But we're gonna get more into it next week. All right. And with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and Officer Yanazar.
Hey, I got it. Security announcement. We are the ISUPK out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or a sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, verses 8 through 10, means 10th in Hebrew and is pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher, priest fund. Free will offering for priest. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Feast of Hanukkah, which is November 28th. Okay. Remind Akim and Akwatium to check on social media such as isupk.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and materials. And I cannot stress to you how important it is to keep up with that social media. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirt, pants, and headband or scarf. And with that, my dear,